Welcome back to JT on the Go. We are in Monterosso again. This time we will be back on Trenitalia to travel from Monterosso all the way to Pisa outside of the Cinque Terre. I'm really gonna miss the Cinque Terre. It is a great place to visit. Time to depart Cinque Terre Monterosso train station. The main train station is up the stairs. We are here to ride the FS Italiani train set down to Pisa. It is important to note that trains and platforms appear only 10 minutes prior to arrival. The train station of Monterosso overlooks the beaches and promenade that is between them. This setting shows that Monterosso is the most resort type of town of the 5 in the Cinque Terre. Normally, this place is packed with locals and tourists. Tourism is the biggest employer in the Cinque Terre. The tracks are connected by this wide tunnel. Both have stairs and elevators. Before this railway line we're taking out of the Cinque Terre came, Monterosso and the other towns of the Cinque Terre were dependent on sea transportation. On each of the 5 towns that are the Cinque Terre, the blue sign is the specific town. There is also brown signs that are here to tell people that they are in the Cinque Terre. The inside of Monterosso station is small. For local trains and high-speed trains, they are both different. Local trains like the ETR 521 travel between all 5 towns of the Cinque Terre and stop at each one. For trains like ours, it only stops at a few and passes the rest. Express trains also have reserved seating. We were lucky to have nice weather during our stay. You'll be able to see a view from above in one of my previous videos. The ticket prices are actually affordable. It costs €10.25 to get to Pisa from here. Alright, here's the platform we are assigned to. No, that's not our train. That's another ETR 521 heading the other direction. Our train should be the next one coming. We're gonna check the board to make sure ours is next. Yep, our train's the next one. Here's our train. It's the FS Italiani train set. It's not a real high-speed train set. It's just a set of coaches being pushed and pulled by 2 E414 locomotives on each end that make it look like a high-speed train. Yeah, these do look like coaches that you would find on an overnight train in Europe. These will be our seats for now. We're now leaving Monterosso and the rest of the Cinque Terre. This train doesn't stop at the rest of the towns. Monterosso was the train's only stop in the Cinque Terre. Bye-bye Vernazza. Bye-bye Cornelia. Bye-bye Manarola. And bye-bye Rio Maggiore. The train set that we are riding on used to operate under the Freccia Bianca brand, which is a brand connected to Frecciarossa and Frecciargento. Our first stop is La Spezia. For this train, you will need an adapter to charge devices if you use non-European plugs. There is a small compartment to dispose trash. I'm lucky to have a seat that has a table in front of it. Here is the light, but the bulb needs to be replaced. Seat configuration is a 1x2 configuration. It appears each car has shelves that are capable of storing luggage. For this train set, even though it's smooth, some parts of it are very noisy. In terms of food, this cafe looks like it was refurbished. Places to sit and watch the scenery fly by. For food, it's these vending machines. The snacks and drinks in these machines are meant to hold people over until having a bigger meal. That's pretty much part of the travel tradition. The reason why you don't hear anything is because I somehow never learned my lesson that I highlighted in my video about the DJI mics. I left the cord that connects the receiver to the media mod and that drained out the sound for over half of the video, but this spot is reserved for people in wheelchairs. This larger area is for bikes. By May of 2022, Trenitalia changed the name of Frecciargento to Frecciarossa. The brand of Freccia Bianca was also dropped to integrate the service into the Intercity brand, which is why you would see the Intercity logo on train sets just like the one we're riding and not on any other type of high-speed train set Trenitalia owns. It's time to check out the bathroom. Okay, that's how you lock it. There is a toilet, no soap, no towels. That button has to activate something. It is probably to flush. This is how you would unlock. It's important to watch your step when crossing between cars on this train. Some restrooms on this train are not in operation, so I advise you to plan accordingly. The E414s were built back in the 90s, between 1994 and 1996. The last time they were updated was in 2007. That means these train sets are over 30 years old. The coaches that are between the E414s are a set of UIC/Z coaches. They were built all the way back in 1976. Very old. So far on this journey, we passed a few stops and actually stopped at others. You'll see this at the end. Some of the UIC/Z coaches on this train set are gray, white, and red, like the engines, but others are red and white, which could mean that they got mixed up in the switching yard. The UIC/Z coaches come in multiple varieties and are used all over Europe. Outside of Italy, they can be seen in many European countries like France, Germany, Austria, Poland, and the Czech Republic, to name a few. Some of the areas we are crossing through are industrial places. By now, we are not far away from Pisa. These stops in the smaller cities are quick. The train is in and out. Going back to crossing between cars, this is one example of the train being noisy. Nice, the skies have cleared now. We're going faster than the road vehicles. The trip time between Monterosso and Pisa by express train is under 2 hours. When making connections after visiting the Cinque Terre, you could come to Pisa and stay to visit the Leaning Tower of Pisa, and if you would like, get on another train and continue to Florence. This is Pisa. We're crossing the Arno River that crosses through Pisa. The Arno River goes to the Mediterranean, which is how Pisa used to serve as a port town. This train is not going to Florence. After Pisa, it's going somewhere else in Italy. Here we are at Pisa Centrale. This is what I mean by the coaches being different. Some have a thick gray stripe around the windows, the others don't. Despite the trains being a bit aged, they serve their purpose. If you enjoyed this video, please like this video, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you again. Train travel is amazing and I hope you get out there and try it. Thanks for watching.